What's up everyone, welcome to the channel, and in this video we'll be showing you how to become invincible and literally take no damage in Dying Light 2. All this gameplay that you see here will be on hard difficulty, so this will work in all situations. Before we start, if you find this video helpful, please drop a like and check out our Dying Light 2 playlist where we go over a lot of breakdowns like this, some guides and tips and tricks on how to master the game. So the way that we're going to be doing this is by increasing our resistance to as much as possible and then healing any other damage with healing over time. So first let's talk about the different ways that we can boost our resistance, with the first being our gear. There's only a few stats that we're looking for, so definitely check your gear if damage resistance from infected, damage resistance from humans, damage resistance during the night, and damage resistance during the day. In this case, we're building for damage resistance at night and infected, so I made sure that every single piece of gear had at least one damage resistance stat, bringing my total resistance almost to 50%. The next way we're going to increase our resistance is through a consumable called the Toughness Booster. When maxed out, this will decrease your damage taken by 50%. We'll first take a look at this by itself. So we'll go down here and hit this howler to trigger a chase. Pop the Toughness Booster and check out the damage to my health. Honestly, don't think we're taking any damage. Keep in mind this is on hard, and we've only optimized our gear and taken one consumable. So the one caveat to this is that it only affects physical damage, so if you do get poisoned, you will be taking the same amount of damage as normal. Of course you can just step out of the poison pool, but to really go all in on this tanky no damage build, what we can use is a Regeneration Booster. When maxed out, this will regen 5% of our health every second. Of course, the more health that we have through our inhibitors, the more that we'll be healing through this booster. Both of these boosters last a really long time, around 2 minutes each, so don't be afraid to pop them right at the beginning of a fight. Now both of these boosters do a pretty good job at keeping you invincible, but we can even take this a step further by increasing our resistance even more. There's another consumable called the Rage Booster, which you can get at the end of Ader's side quest, and this has a side effect along with the increase to melee damage, which increases your resistance. Now the major downside from using the Rage Booster is that your screen does get noticeably blurry, so it's really up to you if you guys want to use this or not. Honestly, the 50% damage resistance is more than enough already, so really this is just overkill. So not only does this work on regular zombies, this also works on special infected as well. Right here we have a gold level goon, and we'll just pop our Toughness Booster this time, and as you can see again, we still take no damage. Now one really helpful secondary effect that the Toughness Booster provides is the hit reactions are softened. To show you what I mean, this clip right here is without a Toughness Booster, and as you can see, when the goon stomps, I completely get knocked onto the ground for a total of 2 seconds. However, in this clip with the Toughness Booster, I still do get knocked back, but I regain mobility in less than a second. Because the knockback is reduced by so much, this really does leave me free to just keep attacking. Of course, as long as I have stamina, I should be able to shrug off any of his attacks and continue doing damage. So we already confirmed this already works on normal zombies, special infected like the goons and the demolishers. However, the real test is if this stands up to the volatiles at chase level 4. In the opening clip, we have seen that we can definitely tank a bunch of volatiles if they're attacking you at close range. However, the main problem comes when they do their pounce attack. In this case, no matter how much resistance you have, once the volatile pounces on you and gets you on the ground, even though there's a quick time event which you can press, it's literally impossible to escape a volatile once they've pounced on you. However, I've found a way around this. Before I let you know, I do need to explain how some of the chase mechanics work. During a chase, zombies can do several attacks. One which I call the normal attacks, which simply does damage and leaves you free to interact. The other, which are grabs, either pin you to the ground or enter you into a quick time event. The runners that just knock you to the ground simply leave you immobilized for a couple seconds, then after a short while, gives you complete control over your character again. Now as we saw before, the volatiles attack, which does one-shot you, is definitely a quick time event. And because only one quick time event can happen at once, if we can trigger another quick time event, then the volatiles can't do their one-shot attack. And so if you remember, normal zombies can also trigger quick time events, but because their attacks don't one-hit you, we can use this to our advantage. So to simply avoid the volatile's attack, all we have to do is run up to a regular zombie and have them grab you. Because you'll be taking no damage, you could remain in this animation for as long as possible, or until a volatile kicks you out. Now what I mean by this is that when a volatile does try to leap on you, it will overwrite the quick time event for the normal zombie, stopping that quick time event but not entering the volatile's quick time event. So this does basically give you an extra life, literally having a zombie as a meat shield. So you may be wondering, this does help, but it keeps you immobilized and really doesn't leave you much room to attack the enemies instead. So what you want to do, once you get to that chase level 4 and the volatiles are chasing you, is to remain in that normal zombie quick time event to first gather all the other zombies. When zombies are close range, they always do close range attacks and do not lunge. Once they're in close range, you're free to do a couple attacks. What you're looking for is a proc on the spark mod so you could stun the enemies and regain some stamina. Running out of stamina is your biggest problem at this time, so once the group of enemies are stunned, you're free to run, not dash to another zombie, as you do regain stamina while you're running. Once you get to another zombie and get caught into that quick time event, again wait for all the zombies to pile up to your location and rinse and repeat. With that, let me know what you guys think about this strat. Resistance is definitely overpowered in this game, but it is pretty fun to use. If you guys have been trying different things in this game like we have, definitely stick around to the end of the video, as we will be showcasing a couple of trick shots that we came up with, and we'd like your guys' opinion to see who got the best. So let us know in the comment section down below, and hope to catch you in the next one.
One, go.
That was so good. That was so good.
I'm so... Yeah, the roof up. I don't think I can make it to you, sorry.
Okay,
I'm
let's
ready.
go.
Alright, so I'm on the 11 director, and